back up to this trail again, but I think I'm going to go the other way this time. I actually went up this way before. I've been up to this place walking several times, but I haven't brought the camera along. More for the exercise and the solitude. So they've got the thing blocked here with a guardrail to keep, I guess, ATVs and stuff out. Like snowmobiles come through here during the winter, but I guess ATVs are not allowed. Anyway, what can we talk about? I don't know. I was editing this morning, about 3 hours, and then I got sick of that and decided to come out and go through the comments of the pyramid video, because I'm planning on making a new pyramid video, because the first one did well. I thought I would try to cash in on that a little bit further, which is always a good idea when you do this kind of thing for a living, to make more money doing it. It's always nice. So reading those comments though, man, I don't know, I don't want to say people are stupid. It's more like ignorance, but you see this kind of thing so much. I mean, people, they don't bother to investigate things fully before they form an opinion on things. They scratch the surface and immediately think that they know enough about it to voice a opinion. And I can't say he was one of my favorite authors, but I don't know, I kind of feel kind of a kinship for the man. That's Harlan Ellison, who said that, I can't remember the wording exactly, but it was to the effect that you're not entitled to your opinions. You're entitled to your informed opinions. No one is entitled to being ignorant. So yeah, reading the comments and copying those, because the objective is to answer some of those with kind of a graphic thing that I did in SketchUp to show some of the details. So thought I would get the direct comments to go from, so copying those out. But it's tough, man, reading the same stuff over and over again. So after that I went back to editing video, and I couldn't get my mind on it, so I decided to come out here. It's getting later in the day anyway. It's around 4 o'clock. Still not late enough that it's cooled down enough for the mosquitoes to come out, but in a little while it will be. I'm coming up on the end of this trail, so I have to turn around soon, but maybe I should talk about the house idea again. I was so, I don't know. I really want to do that. I really, really, really want to do that. And I was like this close to going looking at another place, another lot. This one was way further north though. This is up in, I can't remember the name of the place. Anyway, it was around 3 hours from here, or 2.5 hours. So I actually called the real estate agent that's handling the sale and set up a time to go up and meet him there. And then, like, that was in a couple of days after that. And then later that evening, I went out for a walk. And I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking about it. And I talked myself out of it again. You know, this is the kind of thing that you do when you get older. You know way more about what, you know, to expect about things, so you don't jump in like you do when you're younger. And you know what? I'd be nowhere. I'd be fucking nowhere if I didn't jump in when I was younger. Like, if I was this indecisive when I was younger, I wouldn't be here talking to you guys. No way. I'd be nowhere. I'd have nothing. Because that's how you accomplish things, by taking chances and going out on a limb and being decisive. And if things go bad, you pay the price, but you also reap the benefits when or if things go well. And usually they go well if you try something. I got a heavy smell of coal here, and I don't know where it's coming from. Like, there's a railway track right there, but trains here don't run on coal anymore. So maybe somebody must be burning it. I don't know, maybe a forge, maybe some blacksmith. I don't know. Anyway, we're at the end. This is probably a kilometer that I've walked. And there's the railway tracks, you can see them. You know what? It's not coal that I smell, it's creosote from what looks like new railway ties piled up over there. I really smell it. You know, it's been a real long time since I smelled actual coal, so creosote smells similar. This might not be enough of a walk for me. I think I might have to go down the other leg as well. Editing this morning, when I don't feel like it, you got to try to get back into that. And then reading those comments, it's, you know, it can be difficult. Maintaining motivation when you're doing this. I think I've said this a few times before. Because, I mean, there's nothing stopping me from just taking a day off, you know. I could take a day off, I could take a week off, I could take a month off. People will question it, my earnings will drop a little bit, but I can still do it. But, I don't know. That's kind of like the beginning of the end, actually. You want to keep the pressure on, you want to keep the production up and not give yourself excuses for slacking off. I slack off in enough things already without slacking off on this. All right, I'm almost back at the start. Kind of questioning whether I should go down the other way because the mosquitoes are coming out now. And typically you can walk fast enough to stay ahead of them, but when you're leisurely strolling while talking to the camera, you tend to slow down and they can catch up. And they're catching up with me now, I can tell you that much. See here, all the trees are filled in. You know, it's not looking so bleak as it was. So, nice day, not too hot. It was pretty cold this morning actually when I got up. But cleared off nicely, warmed up a little bit. I could live happily if it never got any warmer than this. And that was the thing about maybe possibly going up further north. Like, we did a job there, must be 7 years ago, in that vicinity, and the remarkable thing about it was we were there all summer long and it never got hot. So I used to love the heat, but I don't anymore. I would prefer like a moderate temperature all the time, but of course up there you get your brutal winters as well. Okay, I'm not feeling the walk, but I'm feeling thirsty, that's for sure. I should have brought something to drink with me. I didn't do that. I didn't anticipate being out here this long. But it's such a beautiful day. And I don't want to do any of the things I was already doing today, so I continue doing this as much as I can. Maybe I'll go back again, I don't know. Okay, I had to turn around into the wind because mosquitoes were killing me. I was probably getting a little bit too backlit anyway. Yeah, when the wind's blowing the other way here, I'm walking that way, mosquitoes can keep up with me. See the things you'll learn in my woodworking videos? That's a long train. That's a long one. So yeah, very attractive to go up there and do that. And you know what, I haven't totally ruled it out. I've talked myself out of it again, but I may get, I don't know, 10 years ago, yes. Drop of a hat, yes. I'd be there. And that's what I should have done rather than buying the place I'm in now. Okay, but I probably would have wound up with a different place because, I don't know, you change over time. Your attitude changes towards things. Your ideas, what you want, change over time. I know what I want more now than I did 10 years ago. I thought I knew what I wanted 10 years ago. That's a really long train. Really long. I wonder where it's coming from. Who cares where it's coming from? Okay, a bunch of you said that you don't mind long videos and whatnot. Well, here you go. This is a long video. Because I don't think I'm going to cut anything out of this. Unless it's something I screwed up saying, which happens. I mess up saying something. I sound like a fool. I pity the fool. You haven't heard that one in quite a while, the Mr. T thing. Everybody was saying that back when he was popular. I pity the fool. I couldn't say it though. Anyway, I'm almost back. I guess I'll wrap this one up here. And I will go back home and face more editing music. Maybe I'll be revitalized. Getting a break from those comments. I think that's exactly what I needed. Coming up here, unburden my mind, rant a little bit, you know, let off a little bit of steam. That's a long train. That's still going. It's insane. How long is that? It's got to be miles long. Crazy.